What up, everybody? This is your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content.
From Westchester, New York. Started playing, I was about 8 or 9, Riverside Hawks, with me, my teammate Ty Jerome, Eric Pascal. All three of us were on the same team.
That's my boy.
Shout out to EP, shout out to Ty.
Shout out to Ty. But I was a baseball player, like, all the way up until my junior year of high school. So, like, basketball wasn't even the thing, wasn't even, being this wasn't even a thought. All this I thought would come through baseball. Like, I didn't think it'd be any of this. And then, once junior year hit, shit just changed, like, within 3 years. And the next thing you know, I'm in Utah and going for Rookie of the Year and then winning the playoff series. And then here we are.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So was you getting, like, recruited and all that from baseball? And like all that?
I was. There was, like, the beginning years of recruitment, too. So, like, that was my 10th grade year. I had a few schools. I keep forgetting them. I had a few. I think it was Pace, BC. I had Iowa looking at me for baseball, and there's one more school I'm missing that wanted me to do both. I didn't have an official offer because I was in the 10th grade, but like it was trending that way. But that was it. That was my thought. I had basketball coaches coming to my baseball games to try to recruit me for basketball. So like I had both. And then I went to Brewster, and then I just stopped. And then I went from
wait a minute. I guess it works out because basketball and baseball season 2 different times.
Yeah.
But you're basically playing year round.
Year round.
You had no time off.
None. So like during the grade school, like the middle school, the high school eras, like I was with my dad, so I would go to school and then spring break would come and everybody else goes on break. You know what I'm saying? But I was going to spring training. So like that was when I was getting ready for baseball season. So I'm preparing for 8th, 9th grade baseball against pros. So I'm in there with Carlos Beltran, David Wright, Jose Reyes, all these different guys, and that's who I'm working against. I'm watching, I'm sitting, like they're having bullpen sessions and I'm just standing in the batter's box watching 97, 98, come by, having, Oliver Perez and Pedro Martinez and all these different guys teach you how to throw a baseball, how to throw a curveball, how to throw a fastball. And then I'm going to go play against kids in 8th, 9th grade. Like I was killing kids.
Yeah.
Like I was.
Now explain to the people why you were able to be with these guys.
My dad worked for the Mets, still does to this day, but he was a coach for, I want to say 17 years of my life, AA, AAA, single A. And he was gone pretty much all year, but I would go that'd be my time to go see him because he would always be around. And if you ask, like, so you look at Jacob deGrom, who I grew up around, Daniel Murphy, who else is still playing? Justin Turner. Trying to think who else is still playing that I was around. Michael Brantley, who's actually on the Astros.
Had a big hit last night.
Yeah, his dad was around, like helping me, when I was a kid. So it's crazy to see, different guys, succeeding and doing their thing when I saw them in the lower, the lower stages of the league, and that was pretty much who I was around growing up. That's what I saw. I was in those locker rooms, so I was prepared from a professional standpoint. I think in a lot of ways it helped me as far as being a pro.
Yeah.
But like that was my life. There was no like summer vacations because once I left that, you go play the spring season, then right to AAU, like we right to it. So that was my life for a long time.
It's crazy. I'm just sitting here thinking like, how do you balance that?
That's what I was about to say.
Like as far as
it was fun though. Like to me it was no balance. Like I was cool with that. You know what I mean? Like to me,
you're playing sports.
I'm watching these guys on TV, and now here I am sitting in the locker room watching them play ping pong. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's the coolest thing to me. I'm out here trying to be like the grounds crew and drive on the lawnmower because how the field looks perfect. I'm trying to do that. Like I'm trying to do everything. I'm making, as a young kid, I'm making jelly sandwiches and running around all crazy, making coffee all sugar, just running around crazy. And it's crazy now I go to these games and some guys are like, bro, you were the little kid that just wouldn't shut up, like just running around. So like to me it was amazing. You know what I mean? Like I personally like, when I have a kid, when that time comes, I would like my kid to be around me because I feel like that was just an amazing, even if he or she doesn't play sports.
Yeah.
Just that was an amazing experience to be around.
Shout out to Prize Picks, the presenting partner of Run Your Race, the daily fantasy sports game.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. PrizePicks makes it super easy, and it takes less than 60 seconds to make your entry.
As AJ said, it's very easy. You pick between 2 to 6 players. It's a skill-based fantasy game. You don't play against anyone. You're playing against the PrizePicks projections. It's simple. It's either more or less. PrizePicks also is matching your first $100 deposit. So if you put in $100, they match $100. But if you put in $20, they match $20.
Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for your first deposit match up to $100.